Hi, in this video we are going to see how to configure the Glossary app at both a global and space levels. Let's begin with global configuration, which is activated by default and is applicable to all spaces and glossaries. Navigate to Confluence Administration and select Glossary Configuration. First, we have Glossary feature activation by space. Here you have a list of all your Confluence spaces. You can decide whether to enable Glossary on all of them or a selected few and decide which features to include within each one. In our example, glossaries and highlights are activated within all of our spaces. To check the specific glossary space configuration, simply select View Configuration. Additionally, you can share specific settings by selecting the share icon. Then we move to Sanity Check, which is designed to help you detect anomalies within your glossaries such as duplicated letters, orphan terms, orphaned letters, etc. Choose which type of check you want to run and click Start. In our example, we don't have any anomalies, but in case you do, simply select Clean. You can also export a detailed report in both Excel and CSV file formats. Next we have the Import menu. This is where you can import glossaries and terms. Simply choose the file format, then determine the space and fill the required fields and import conditions. You can learn more about this feature in its dedicated video. Finally, we have the custom space configuration. This is where you can configure how terms are displayed and highlighted. The preview in the right-hand side of your screen displays changes as you make them. You can also determine the space from which you want to highlight terms, and set up specific conditions such as synonyms, abbreviations, occurrence, case sensitivity, and more. Now that we have specified the glossary global configuration, it will be applicable by default to all your Confluence glossaries. If I select Highlight, terms will be highlighted according to the determined settings. But what if you want to perform changes to one specific space? Enter Space Configuration. From within your Confluence space, select Space Tools and then Glossary. The space has the default space configuration that we have specified earlier. We can override the global configuration by changing how terms are displayed and put in place new highlights conditions. Additionally, you can set a new custom prefix for your languages and even change them. More details on that within the documentation. Once you finish, select Save. If I go back to the same page we have seen earlier, you can notice the changes in highlights and conditions. And there you have it. Glossary configuration lays the foundation for your teams to effectively create and manage glossaries and terms across Confluence. If you would like to learn more, make sure to visit the documentation or try Glossary yourself for free.